Hello, my name is Jada Crump, and I am a celebrity psychopomp. And my first client is an artist who speaks true to me through his music, and he is probably one of the most pure souls I've ever met in my lifetime. I'm really excited to tell you guys about Mac Miller. Yay! Oh my God, I'm so excited to tell you guys about him. He is literally like the most gentle soul I've ever met, honestly. At least dead wise. Sorry, this is still a little bit new to me, so bear with me. But I have to tell you about Mac Miller. If you don't know who Mac Miller is, he's a rapper. He is honestly the only white rapper that I respect, if I'm being completely honest. And I think he like saw that and I was just like, oh, that's cool, like, you know. By the way, for anyone who wants to know how I got access to him, he is a very welcoming spirit, is what I have experience with. So if you are a fan and you do love to, if you do channeling, you can channel him pretty easily. He's very welcoming. Just, you know, don't be a fanatic and be like, oh my God. Just be normal if you're going to channel him because, you know, he's already done the celebrity. My heart is like beating. Not beating, it's like it feels a little bit cramped. He's already done the celebrity life. So if you're going to channel him, you have to be calm, be still, don't be like because celebrities don't like that. Just be normal, period. So I have some notes from our little session, and he gave me permission to read these notes and to talk about him. So he has given me full permission to do this. He supports me. Which is like really cool to have a celebrity support you in your like craft and like really believe in you. So yeah. The first thing I want to talk about is my spirit animal deck and guidebook. I got this today actually. I felt called to get it today and I'm using it, and I've used it twice already. One on a celebrity that's living, I'm not going to say who, not yet at least, and one that is passed on, which is Mac Miller. So when I channeled him and I got some cards, I got the Lamb card, and the Buffalo card. Now, because I got these today, I'm using the guidebook, but eventually I won't need the guidebook, but I'm going to use it for now. So with the Buffalo, I'll read what the Buffalo says. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual, the hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look into the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, trusting, pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer, bhakti. And the next card is Lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. This lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid concern. To bring into balance, meditation, listening. So for me, that means a few things. When you channel Mac Miller wants to channel with his fans, by the way, but you have to be patient with him. You have to be still and quiet. You cannot be a fan. You can't be a fanatic. The reason why I also have the ability to channel him is because I know someone who, um, is a big fan of him and who's met him in person. And as a gift to this person will know who he is, because I will send this video to him afterwards. Because he's a big fan and he saw Mac Miller for who he was, and because I know him, it's like a friend of a friend, you know. It's like a connections, you know. We're all connected, right? All right. Now on to Mac Miller and to our Psychopomp session and what we talked about. Like I said, Mac is a pure soul in this lifetime, in this universe. He is a pure soul. He never means to mean harm to anyone. He wanted to be a creator. He just wanted to create music just for the love of it, not for the fans, not for the money, not for the fame. He was a pure soul. He did his music out of good intentions. As you all know, he suffered with drug addiction. And drug addiction is a lot. It's a lot because usually you do drugs to hide something or to hide the pain. And you would think, what does Mac Miller have to hide from? What is he has everything he needs. He's money, fame, power. Well, quickly speaking, that doesn't mean everything, right? Not at least to Mac Miller. He just wanted a quiet life, you know, and there is a special person that he wanted to share this life with, but he did get a chance to, but, you know, through his drug addiction, he lost her. Now, I know who you're all thinking. I know what you're all going to be thinking of who I'm talking about. But before we get to that, before I fully finished my session with him, I went to see a mediumship reading of him to learn more about him. The first minute, he was paranoid that someone was out to get him. Now, I'm not saying no one was out to get him. I'm not saying that he didn't die accidentally on purpose. I'm not saying that. And I want him to know I'm not saying that. But at the same time, consequences have our actions have consequences. He was a drug addict. He had an overdose. He didn't mean to overdose, but he did. It was an accident. We all know that. He didn't mean to leave this earth. He has unfinished business on this earth. That's why he's still here. That's why I still feel him. And I will always probably feel for him because he was not meant to die so suddenly. However, everything happens for a reason, in my philosophy. And because he died, he left behind some trauma, some damage to the people in his life. And he has to understand that this is the natural consequence of using drugs. It's why I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to preach, but I'm trying to see. He feels like I'm nagging him right now, and I'm not nagging him. I'm just saying it is the consequence of using drugs. You could die at any point, and you never really know when. You never know what your shit is laced with. That's why. I am of the belief that you should be a harm reductionist. So you should always carry around what is it called? The thing that goes in your nose. I forgot the name, but I carry that around me just in case, because you never know. But anyways, that's beside the point. We're going to talk about who he left behind. And it's someone that I hold here near and dear to my heart because I'm a big fan myself. But at the same time, we're not here for her. We're here for him. Ariana Grande. He is still attached to so I can see someone's, I have what is called the spirit of discernment. So I can discern which spirit is around, what they're doing. I have ties to the spirit world, and I also can see the soul because I just can see people's heart for what they are because I'm a pure one. But this is just what I have been told. He is a pure soul and a pure spirit. That's why he does not deserve to be on this earth anymore. And he needs to, but he, in the spirit realm and in the soul level, need to detach from this earth. I feel like on the spirit level, I feel on a soul level, he is attached to Ariana. He can't seem to let her go. I think sorry, I just got some pain in my, what's it called? My pelvic area. He wanted to have a baby with her. Oh boy, yeah, that would have came with a lot of trials and tribulations. It was not meant to be. They were not meant to be because of his drug addiction. And I'm of the volition that it was, it's kind of well known that because of his drug addiction that he probably did some things. I'm not going to say what. I don't know what. But he probably did some things while on drugs. But it's always, and sometimes intent doesn't trump impact, but sometimes it does. He never intended to hurt her. He never intended to be a nuisance in her life. He just had his own demons that he never squared away. I'm wondering if he ever went to therapy. I don't think he ever went to therapy for his trauma. That's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just my opinion. By the way, this is all my opinion. Nothing is factual. This is just what I see and feel and hear and whatever. This is what the energy that I'm reading. This is all an energy reading, by the way. So this is the energy I'm getting. If you don't agree, you don't have to agree. But this is just what I think. As a celebrity psychic / psychopomp. Now they are soulmates, but you can have different soulmates in your life, I feel, and someone on my timeline talked about soul contracts. You can have soul contracts with people and sign them willingly through the souls. And I think that him and Ariana have a soul contract, but I think that contract is expiring soon. And he needs to move on from her in order to transition. So psychopomp means someone who helps transition to the afterlife. So I help transition the souls who are still in purgatory on this earth into the afterlife. I choose who to do it. I choose this, and I've chosen celebrities who have drug addictions. Those are the people that I will be mainly servicing. If I feel like there's another soul that I need to help, then I will, but sorry, I burped a little bit. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else coming through. Like I said, Mac is one of the purest souls that was in Hollywood, because of the fact that he didn't care about the fame or the money. He just wanted to live his life with his girl and be happy. But and maybe I'll do a part two, but I personally don't know what made him use drugs. But something must have happened in his life where he felt like he needed to use drugs to escape the pain. And maybe it could be celebrity life in general, because celebrity, from what I've gathered, he didn't really want to be too famous and too out there. He just wanted to be a little bit well known in his community as someone who wants to do good in life. But God had other plans, as you see. But like I say, everything happens for a reason. And the hardest lesson for someone, especially a soul who is stuck on this earth, is to hear is that sometimes you need to die in order to learn a lesson. It is really hard to conceptualize it, but it's the truth. Sometimes some people, some souls, some spirits need to die in order to learn their lesson. Whether it be physically, through the soul, or through the spirit, they must die in order to learn their lesson. That's what I'm learning. It's what I'm learning for myself, But I just wanted to let the people know that Mac is a pure soul. He is one of the nicest people out there. He deserves to go to a restful place like heaven. And like the cards say, he's heavenly. So I believe that he will transition into heaven if he hasn't already. I feel like he has some unfinished business, which is to do some work out here in the earth and then go to heaven. He will, but I'm hoping that this will help him transition into heaven faster, is what I'm trying to say. So that is it for my energy reading on Mac Miller. So leave any comments or any judgment. I would say leave the judgment out the door. Just accept this reading for what it is. Take what resonates for you, and leave what doesn't, is what I always say after a reading. So yep, that is it. And I will be doing this as a series, so I don't know who my next person is yet. I have a feeling it's going to be a big one, so I'm kind of gearing up for that. Because this work is tiring. If you can see I don't think you can see bags under my eyes. I don't look tired, but I don't know if I look tired, but it's tiring work, but it needs to be done. It is a job. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.